YouTube was happening. It is Thursday, August 21st. We're talking baseball today. It's a short slate. We only have 9 games. We're going to break them all down. We're going to look at spreadsheet props, everything we always do, and try to find some value out there. But first, let's take a look at the taxation we had yesterday. Remember, Tuesday was a beautiful day. We went 9-1. We hit the parlay. We made a lot of profits on Tuesday. Yesterday, we paid them taxes on those profits because Vegas came back and said, give me my money back. They wanted it all back. So, start off today 2-0. Springer home run in the first one. That was beautiful. Seattle Philly hit the over, and then it kind of just, the valve just got shut off. Everything else just didn't work out. So you're going to have days like that. So Ohtani looked terrible out there on the mound to the Rockies. What are we doing? It happens. It's baseball. So didn't lose too much. It was a 2-5 day. It happens. You give a little bit back after having an amazing day. You don't give it all back. So, hey, if you want the plays typed out or you want access to the spreadsheet, oops, that is college football. Let me get off of that. Don't look at that yet. It's not ready yet. It'll be ready here shortly. Here's a peek. Look, I'm adding new things to it. Oh, location, weather. Oh, beautiful, beautiful stuff. That'll be ready for next weekend. Well, we got to have a game first, but hey, if you want the spreadsheets, there you go. Other than that, we have our 9 games. Let's stop wasting time. Actually, speaking of weather, we need to look at weather. Let me go ahead and hit a refresh on it real quick. So zoom out, zoom up. Let's go up here and take a look. This is Roto Grinders. Awesome site. Cool stuff indeed. And we see we got Minnesota, we got KC, we got nothing really happening so far. Wind blowing in at Wrigley at 9. It didn't matter yesterday. They still hit 7 runs, so that under 6.5 again. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Chief. Colorado, LA. Yeah, I don't know about this series. Rockies have won like 5 or 6 games. It's that time of year where weird shit starts to happen. Nationals, wind blowing in at 11. Padres out at 8. Baltimore 10. Yankees 14. Look at all the wind. Look at all the wind. And then Tampa out. So, and some rain here in Tampa. This is every day, 30%. As in, it's probably going to rain every day. So, enough of that. We're good. Let's go back to the schedule. Bang, 9 games. Let's get to the first one right now. All right, first game on the list today is going to be A's and Minnesota. Currently, it's a pick 'em basically with a 9.5 total. We come over here, we look at our numbers, and the A's offense makes sense for a 9.5. Minnesota does not make sense. 3.3 runs in their last 10 games on average. They're batting a $186 as a team in the last 10, which is the worst in the league. Why is it 9.5? I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a look over at the player prop. Who's pitching in this one? This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Go get you a week for free. Just click the link and sign up. Simple as that. So, Urena going up against Jack Perkins. Percolator. Let's see what we got. Both teams are in the bottom 11 in strikeouts. So let's go ahead and just grab both their strikeouts. So do that and that. Just because, why not? Perk 4, 5, and 7 in his last few outings. Minnesota's 25th at 9.3. Do we trust? I don't know. He's only pitched in 3 games, so it's like kind of hard to really judge. Arizona, Baltimore, Angels. I mean, sure. I don't know. Let's pop over here to you. You are not a strikeout dude. Get at 1.8 average. 1.8. No, given. Last season, May. Last 2 games are in the last month. So all over the place with this man right here. So let's go look at earned runs for you. How you been doing? Not too bad. You only gave up 3 total runs and 2 starts this year. Can't complain about that. What's your earned runs looking like? 4.33. So you give up runs, but you kind of strike out. So, but I kind of don't like. And what time does this game start? 1:10? I don't know. Day game shenanigans. Bullpen. There you go. Jose versus A's. There's your numbers. Anybody stand out? Not really. Maybe Rooker, but not really. Let's see. Righties versus A's. We got Minnesota versus righties and Jack versus Minnesota. Nothing. All right. Let's go look for an HR. Maybe we got one of them up here. I love the second HR prop. There's a lot here. This is probably why they over 9.5. Look at all these greens when it comes to hits. All these hits, just get a single hit. And then we got Brett Harris, we got Brooks Lee, we got Langeliers at 2.5 at 80%. 1.5. The mods are just, look at the odd differential. This is the prime example why you price shop. If you can access FanDuel, you access another one, you just go around, you find something with better odds. Because sometimes you can get just differential in odds and just crazy stuff. Let's see, Darrell. That's it. That's the one we have. So, all right, cool. Brett, in his last 10, it looks absolutely disgusting. How did you even make my list? Get out of here. Brooks Lee, 4 and 2-3. Look at that terrible stretch, and all of a sudden, dude just heated up out of nowhere. So you could take Brooks Lee if you wanted to. I'm going to pass on it. I need more. I need more proof. Like Shay, we trust Langeliers. Dude has been doing work for us. Like, it's 3-4. He's missed a couple days. I normally want him to take 60%, but when you're doing this well, and you're just that good. 124 for 2.5. I'm down. I would not be surprised if he hit a home run. Let's look at his home runs. Oh, that's right. He's hit a home run in 3 straight days now. And if we go last 10, we can see he's hit a home run in 6 out of 10 days. Home runs 355. HR is 124. I'm taking this. We're going to trust old Langoliers here. Langoliers over 2.5 HR is what I'm going to take. I'm going to take the HR just in case. If he hits a home run, that's a run, a hit, and an RBI for himself. So, but if you want to be a little crazier and go for the home run, 355. There you go. So that's what I'm taking next. All right, game 2 is going to be Texas and Kansas City. It's a pick 'em again with a 9 total. We come over here, look at our numbers, and leans KC slightly. So 4-3 to 5-2. That's about the same, even though it's 7-spot difference. It's only like 0.02. That's literally the same, and then that. So not really big differential, but it does lean KC a little bit. Let's go over to props. Who's pitching? Get rid of the 2 pitchers, change it over, go here, bang, bang, bang. Lorenzen going up against PC, Patrick Corbin. Patrick Corbin did not look good last time, so we got a straight up and 1 versus 6 on strikeouts, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's just go straight earned runs for both dudes. PC looked absolutely abysmal last time against Toronto. He went back to his Washington roots, so he's at a 3-2 now, not looking good in the last 5. We got Lorenzen at a 2-5, but absolutely shut Arizona and Chicago out last 2 games for 11 total innings. So do what you want with that information. Bullpen, come on down. Lorenzen, Texas, there you go. Simeon's 3 for 4 in history. Other than that, there's really nothing on here. Righties for Texas, they do like this righties because Texas sucks against lefties. That's why. Look at these numbers. Why are you green at 100? That don't make no sense. KC versus lefties, there you go. And Corbin versus KC. Home run. 375 and 16 at bats with a home run for India. 4-4-8. Pasquatch is 0 for 6 somehow. Booby's 556 with a home run, 2 RBs at a 1.5. Yeah, I'm taking KC. We're gonna fade Patrick Corbin on the road. Absolutely, what we're gonna do here. So let's go up here. Let's change. Let's go look at how many HRs pop up. Boop, boop. And we got Corey Seager, we got Bobby Witt, we got Langford, and we got Marcus. So far, we have 3 Texas, 1 KC, which is Bobby, the one I would like anyways. Over-under is 9. Interesting. Let's look. Let's see how they've been doing. 2819. Corey had a stretch of just he showed up and he didn't do anything. Booby's been doing great last few. I mean, he's hitting on both. And how the home runs doing? You hit home runs too? You hit 1 home run, but you're doing so much work with the HR. I do like that. I like that a lot. Let's see. Langford's at 3-4 and 2-6. That's not bad. And then Marcus is at 3-8 and 2-4 as well. If I were to take somebody at 2.5 for Bobby at 115, that seems, well, 1.5 looks great, but it's minus 180 odds. So yeah, I do see why 2.5 highlighted. That makes more sense. I'm going to leave the HRs alone because they are a little juicy today. I don't know why they're so priced out. Let's go look at the game lines. Let's go I kind of like the over. I like the over a little bit. The numbers are there. Everything's mid. We got 3 HRs that are doing great for Texas. We got Bobby. We have good history for KC. We got PC. PC could give up 9 runs by himself. We do know this. So I think I'm going to take the over. I'm going to take the over 9. There's 9 for a reason. Let's go for it. Give me the over next. All right, game 3 is going to be Milwaukee and Chicago. Wind blowing in again, but not like it was yesterday. But again, doesn't even matter because 2 of the last 3 games had hit the over with this because the over is so damn low and Milwaukee, the offenses are so good enough. The offenses are so good enough. Yeah, Milwaukee's offense is good enough. Let's put it that way. So this one we have at least Chicago with a 6.5 total. We come over here, look at this. Look at that. Look, is that true? Has Cubs really won the last 3 games? Yeah, 6-4, 4-1, 4-3. Yeah, absolutely. Wow. How about that? So, anyways, somehow the team with no offense is winning games because they're winning low-scoring games. Love that. That's baseball for you. Weird shit happens every day. So let's pop over here. Boop, boop. We got Priester going up against Shota. It's probably one of their favorite because Shota's out there. Let's see. We're going earned runs and earned. Yeah, we're not doing strikeouts for either one. Earned runs. So 3 versus what? 2-6. So they're both giving up runs. They're both average, maybe below average a little bit on the earned runs. We go matchup, we go bullpen. We see those. Shota versus Milwaukee. Perkins is 3-4 with a home run. We got home run down here. We got 600 here, but not many at bats. So you can see some of that stuff there. We got Milwaukee versus lefties. There you go. Chicago versus righties and Priester versus Chicago. We got a home run for Nico, and we got a home run here for PCA. Is PCA ever going to do anything again? We don't know. And Suzuki, there you go. So, we got a bunch of decent history. Let's go look at HR. I'm kind of curious now. Goodbye, Shay. I already took you. Change it to this, to this, to this. We see the bats and everything. I don't trust the pitching, but then again, the pitching could easily. The total of 6.5 still? Yeah, 6.5. Ugh. All we have is 2 HR, and it's just you and Terang. Who's you? Lockridge? Who? Exactly. 2.1. Get off my screen. And then Terang's doing well. 3.8 and 3.3. Somebody's doing well. So Terang keeps on doing big things. I don't want to take a game where he's plus 135 for 1.5. That's weird. That's suspicious. So I don't like the total being so under. I don't want to trust the over because of the wind. The pitchers are, I think I'm going to pass. This is just a weird series. I don't know. We're going to pass, no lean. The Brewers are lost 3 in a row to the Cubs, and the Cubs can't do anything offensively. It's weird. I don't know. I'm going to leave it alone. Pass. Next. All right, game 4 is going to be Rado and Dodgers. Again, what the hell's happening today in this series? This week, this little group of series has been weird. Why are the Rockies 7-3 in their last 10? Why? Today they are, again, 200 plus dogs, as they are every day. 12.5 for total again. We come up here and we see both top 10 offenses, but wasn't the weather blowing in Colorado? It was, yeah, it's blowing in at 6 when 94 degrees. Okay, so why is it 12.5? Is the pitching that bad? Is Dodgers that bad? Somebody's already pointed out that Ohtani's not even playing today in this game, so because he pitched yesterday, he needs a day off after that because that performance was brutal. Dude got rocked by the Rockies, pun intended. There we go. You can see the numbers there. There's more Colorado logos than Dodger logos. Rockies are better right now. Just have to say it. They're 37 and 90, but they're playing better. Whatever. Weird. All right, let's get rid of you two. Change it over. Neither one strike out a lot. Dodgers are 19th at strikeouts at 8.8. Rockies are at 6.9. I don't know why they're playing so amazing. Dollander's going out there versus Kershaw. Okay, let's look at earned runs for both and see what we got, because I don't trust either one right now. Just saying, I don't. Kershaw he's at 1.4 in the last 5. Pretty good head to head. He's only faced Rockies once this year. You see what he's done. The last 10, he's been pretty nasty. So good stuff. Kershaw, Dollander, 3-4. So okay, we have another lean towards Dodger pitching. It just makes sense. The bats lean. Really nobody. They're about the same. So bullpen. There you go. Come on down, Dollander versus Doyers. He's only faced him once, and he did pretty damn well from what I see. That looks like a damn good game to me. So against righties, there you go. Colorado versus lefties. They do well against lefties too. Oh my God. Then we got that. There is a home versus Kershaw. We have a home run for Doyle. Other than that, we got a couple of poor histories, but other than that, nothing crazy bad. Let's go HR, see if there is some anybody doing hot? Rocky. What are we at? Am I taking the Rockies plus? I think we have to. I don't know if I don't know if I have it in me. I don't know if I could do that, but I think I might do that. Tovar is doing that, not bad. Doyle 3-2, 2-9. He's qualifying. He's as good as Kershaw. I'm a little scared. That qualifies. Ritter qualifies. What the Warming almost qualifies, but still, that's 5 Rockies. The bats are hot. The pitching, even though his last 5 is something, but the one time he faced the Dodgers and they're at home, this sounds like just a throwing away. Is it throwing away money? I think I'm going for it. I think I'm going to take Colorado plus 1.5 at plus 144. That sounds. Can I get 2.5? Can we do something? Can I get for my 150? Can I get 2.5? I might do that. Hell, I might take Colorado money line just for fun. Let's see, run line. Colorado plus. Hell, you can get plus 3.5 for 150. I'm almost tempted to plus 3 for 127. That's what I'm taking. Absolutely. What? That's DraftKings too. Yeah, done. I don't even need plus 2. Well, I can take plus 2 for plus 114 plus 2. Done. Even better. That's plus money. We're going Colorado plus 2. That's what we're going for. They can't lose by more than 2. They can lose all they want. Just don't lose by 3. Sure, I'm down for that. Everything outside of Kershaw being better in the last 5 games is leaning Colorado. And they're at home. So I'm going to take them for plus 2 next. All right. Next game up, I'm still a little baffled by that Colorado one, but hey, whatever. Mets in Washington. What do we have in this one? We have 122 for the Mets with that 8.5 total. We go spreadsheet, look at the numbers. Look at the Mets. Look at their offense. Their bats are just on fire. 306, amazing. 630 on the runs, good stuff. Hits over double digits, good stuff indeed. Mets crushing. Washington, average to above average, not bad. Over under is sitting at 8.5. We could be rocking with that. Let's go and get rid of the pitchers, change this around, and go boop, boop, boop. And we got Manaea going up against Mackenzie Gore. Ooh, I'm not doing strikeouts. They're both really good at not striking out. So Mackenzie Gore had a couple rough games and a couple great games. So which Mackenzie are we getting? Good or bad? We don't know. Strikeout-wise also. You see he had 10-7. He had a 0 against the A's. I just can't. I can't. I just can't do it. Manaea, earned runs, 5.44 last 3 games. You can see he's been a little roughed up, but yeah, let's go matchups and see. We got bullpen. There you go. Come on down. Gore versus Mets. Anything really stand out? I mean, 667, 12 at bats is actually pretty good. That's what 8 for 12, but there's nothing really to show for it. Okay, there's a home run here, there's a home run here, there's a home run here. That's all you've done basically with the home runs, so nothing there. Mets versus lefties, not the best numbers overall. Washington versus lefties, not the best numbers either. Manaea versus Washington, there's a home run here, and then there's like some higher averages, but nothing really to show for us. So I lean over. I still lean over. Manea's giving up some runs. Gore has been popped for runs recently. Both bats are hot. Well, one bat's super hot, one's above average. Let's go look at the HR and see just how hot they actually are. Because I like using the HR as like an indicator to see just how hot these bats actually are if it aligns with my numbers on my sheet. It kind of works out nicely. So, damn, that's a lot of hits. That's everybody and their mama got a hit. And only HRs, we got McNeil, Marte, and okay, so we got 3 Mets, which is good. I do lean the Mets. I do lean this. But then I don't trust Manaea in his earned runs. So 4 for McNeil with a 2.6. Good sir, you qualify. Marte is at 2.2 and 1.8. Not the best, but still, sure. And then Lindor's been crushing, right? Yeah, 3.3. Yeah, Lindor's been doing good work. Good work overall. So I still lean the over. 8.5 is plus 102. I think I'm going for it. I think I can see but one of these two getting popped for like 4 or 5 runs, and then we're right there in the money. So give me over 8.5 next. All right, next up we got San Fran versus San Diego. Currently we got Padres 162 with a 7.5 total. We come over here, look at our numbers. It's all yellow. It's literally everything but one. And you can see San Fran's offense is struggling still. They're last in strikeouts, but they did not strike out much yesterday. Then we took the pitcher for San Diego, and he only had 2 strikeouts. What can you do? We took the numbers, we follow him. He didn't do his job. If he did his job, he would have been his average. He wasn't even close. So whatever. You're gonna have days like that. So go over the props. We look at the numbers. We go, boop, get rid of the 2 pitchers, change them up. Who's doing what? And when you see Dylan Cease versus Verlander, we took Verlander strikeouts a few days ago. That was beautiful. Verlander looked like prime Verlander, but not today. Not today. 3.5. It's the Padres. We know better. Cease, let's look at you. Let's look at now Cease got rocked last time, didn't he? Let's just grab a couple of these. Cease, earned runs. Yeah, you have not looked the best. Numbers are kind of crazy. Hits, strikeouts. You only had 2 strikeouts against the Dodgers. 3. Verlander, what's your numbers like? See, you look great. He had 8. Beautiful stuff. Not today, though. Earned runs, 0.5 to Washington? I don't know. Let's go history. There should be a lot of history here. We got bullpen. Cool. Come on down. Cease versus San Fran. Historically, McRae has a home run, and that is it for anybody against him. For righties, for San Fran, there you go. San Diego versus righties, and Verlander versus San Diego. No home runs, only a couple RBIs here and there. Averages are fairly low. That makes me not want to take San Diego. Just saying, not want to take it. I almost want to pass it. It's a lot of stuff on here. We got Gavin Sheets, O'Hearn, Dominic Smith, Tatis, and Anamas. Okay, all right. Well, let's look at all these. 3-4 and 2-1 for Mr. Sheets. There you go. O'Hearn is at 3-4 and 2-4. We see Dominic's at 2 and 1-8, but he's at a half, so it's good for a half. Tatis, why are we getting Jackson Merrill? Okay, Merrill's out the lineup. Okay, cool. That's cool. 2-2 and 2-6. And lastly, we got you for 1-6, and you fell off. Remember, he was crushing like 20, like a few games like back here, and all of a sudden he had a streak of just awful. Man, this was the time. We took a few of his plays here, and that was his money. But now, no. So I don't like this game. I don't like it. I don't like the pitching. I mean, no. Something tells me I could. There's games where you look at and you just get that vibe that everything tells you don't touch it. That's what I'm getting with this game, and I'm gonna follow that. I'm gonna pass on it, move on next. Sometimes you gotta follow that vibe, and the vibe was literally telling me, it was like, don't trust Cease, just don't trust him. So, all right, sure, that's what you say. All right, we move on. There's plenty more games. So we got Houston, Baltimore now. What do we got now? Looks like we got 104 Baltimore with that 8.5 total. We move on, and again, more bad offenses. Houston forgot to play baseball. My God, how bad are you? How bad is you? You is bad. Ugh. Whew. All right, let's come over here to this. Boop, boop, change them up. And who is pitching in this one? Is this one right here? We love is Brandon Young versus Jason Alexander. Both teams are bottom 6 in strikeouts. We will be looking at strikeouts first, just to kind of see how they are. That is not what I want to do. There we go. Let's see. Alexander is at 4.8 in his last 5 on average. He has 3s and 6s. That's all he does. So that helps me out none, really. Whole season, he's only been in 6 games. He has a 4.67 average. His line's 4.5. I mean, you could hit that. He's on the road, though. Don't know. Don't love it. Don't love it. Brandon Young's at 4.2. 2025, you see he's only hit this line 4 times out of 11. That ain't good. So why would we trust that? I don't trust either of those. Let's look at the earned runs first before we go to the matchups. Earned runs, how you doing? Man, you were awful for a while, weren't you? It's 1.5. Why is it so low? Because Houston's offense is so bad. They know. Houston's only getting 2.6 runs per game right now. They know. They know just as much as we know. Alexander, what's your earned runs looking like? You're probably 2.5, right? Yeah, 2.5. You can see that. Okay. Let's see. Boop, boop, bullpen. We come on down. Brandon Young versus Houston. Historically, look at all the red. So much red on the screen. That is a lot. Versus righties, Houston, you see what they do. Baltimore versus righties. Alexander versus Baltimore. So much red on the screen. Under? Is that what I'm thinking? Under all of a sudden. What's this? 8.5? I might go under. And it's plus 110. I might go under. Let's go look. Is there any HR? I bet there's very, very little, if any, on the HR right here. Let's see what we got. Almost none. There's no hits. You see that? There's no hits on there, and it's barely any 60s. Look, you got 40s on the screen. That's bad. We got Holiday and Mountcastle. Oops, get back. And let's see how they're doing. I think under might be my play. 3 and 2.1. You're doing okay. And then Mountcastle is at 2.8 and 2.2. You're okay, but neither one really qualifies. So yeah, I think I'm going under 8.5. We're going to trust the numbers that you are garbage. You're average, but you don't do well versus Houston for some reason. So yeah, give me under 8.5 this bad boy. Under 8.5. We're going for that next. All right, moving on. We got, 2 left? Man, short day feels weird, but hey, not mad at it. Boston Yankees are next. Oh, we got a little rivalry aspect. I bet they're Sunday Night Baseball's game of the week. I bet they are. But every time they play each other, they seem to be. So, we got 138 Yankees. 8.5 is our total. Let's come over here and take a look. And the Yankees offense is doing well, really, really well. And they're at home. They're hot. Yeah, Boston is limping into the series. They're 3-7. So yeah, we're leaning Yankees instantly off the bat. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. We go. Get rid of you two. Who's pitching this one? That matters more than anything. And we have Giolito versus Louis Gill. Yeah. Let's go earned runs on both. They're both 18 to 19 to strikeouts, but not enough that I really care about the strikeouts, if that makes sense. So let's just grab both of their. Let's see. Your earned runs are at 2.8 in the last 5. You are at 2.4 in the last 5. Head to head. Can't look at head to head with you. And I can look at your head-to-head. Last 2 times you faced Boston, you shut them down. Both last season, though, but you shut them down. Better than nothing, right? So, matchups. Bullpen. There you go. Come on down. Louis versus Boston. That is a lot of red. A little bit of green. No home runs, no RBIs, nothing there for us. But that's what you want to see if you're taking the Yankees. He owns them. He shuts them down. You face them twice. That's what you get. Righties for Boston. There you go. Yankees versus righties. Giolito versus Yankees. We got a home run. We got a 4.12 for Rosario. Judge over 4. Not much real data to work with. Goldie's 1 for 8. See, we got some data, but not much really to anything to do with. Let's see. Let's go look at the HR, shall we? I think we shall. And we load them up, and we have a bunch of hits. And then we got Roman Anthony, and we have 1 from each team. There we go. 1 each team on the HR. You're at 2.2 with a 2.8, 2.6, so you don't really qualify. What the hell is this? What is this? You've been popping off all of a sudden. You got a half Y, and you're 130 on half. Are you even playing? Huh? I'm leaning Yankees. Everything's pointing Yankees. What's the Yankees? Minus 138. I think I'm going to take them just from the money line. Just so NYYML. That's my play. I'm going for that. We're going to end it. Yeah, I don't want to do anything else. Why would I do anything else? Like, it's 138. I can work with that. I don't want to take anything else. Yeah, let's go Yankees money line next. All right, last up, we got St. Louis and Tampa. You see St. Louis is a slight favorite with that 8.5 total. We come over to the spreadsheet and see both offenses struggling, best way to put it. Bottom 10 for a lot of these categories. That's where they are. Everything's below average. I'm thinking under already, 8.5. I mean, I don't know what else I think in this one. So let's go ahead and pop over to the pitching. Shall we take a look? Get rid of you, change it to you. And we have Sonny Gray going against John Boyle. Tampa is 27 to strikeouts at 10 a game, so we have to look at Sonny Gray strikeouts. We just have to, by law, we have to, because he is known to be getting strikeouts. Boyle, not so much. Let's just grab earned runs. So, Sonny Gray, 8.77. I mean, that's nice. 6.4 and a 5.5 going up against Tampa, who's 27th. If you didn't see it, there you go. Tampa striking out a ton. Tampa kind of gave up. That's what it feels like. They just kind of gave up. So, yeah, I might be taking that head-to-head. The one time he faced him, he had 6. I do like that. This is consistent. Yeah, he hits the line right at it and a couple pops. That's what I want. This is like the perfect setup. I love seeing that. So, I'm probably taking Sonny Gray strikeouts for sure. Let's see if we can go anything else with it. Boyle earned runs is at 2.8. He is all over the damn place. Sonny Gray, what's your earned runs? Forgot about that. It's Tampa. I'm not too concerned. Yankees makes sense. San Diego makes sense. Other ones, yeah, I'm not worried about Tampa popping off. So let's go bullpen. There we go. Come on down. Boyle, never faced them. Okay. Them versus righties. We got Tampa versus righties and Sonny Gray versus Tampa. We have a home run for Lowe, but that's not about it. We got what is that? 1 for 11 for Morrill. That's not good. All right, let's go HR before we look. Get out of here. Boop, boop, boop. And we have very little to pick from. We got Newt Pedro. That's all we have. And Pedro's got 1.5 lines too. So Newt is at 2.6. Not bad. That's not a bad looking chart. Not bad at all. Pedro is at 3.4 and 2.8. Pedro's been crushing. Why do they keep giving him a half line? If you go to his other line, his 1.5, he's at plus 135. You could take this too. Absolutely could take this. Hell, I might take this anyway because he dude's been crushing. This is worth the risk, I think. You know what? I think I'm going to double dip this bad boy. We're going to double dip our chip at the end. So we are going to take him. So PAGS over 1.5 HR. We're going 1.5. We're going to risk it for the juice. We want that plus 135. If you want to be cautious, hey, do what you do. It's 160, probably even worse out there. Yeah, 165. Hey, but if you use it as a parlay piece, like a 2-leg, like a prize base or something, because I know some of you can't just do straight up, one leg on straight bets. You got to do at least 2. Hey, maybe use this. All he's got to do is get to have one of these 3 things. That might be good for you. So I'll take that for sure. But then I'm also going to come back over here. I am going to take Sonny Gray strikeouts. I do love the setup here. I love look at last 20. Look how consistent he is with pops. That's perfect for me. So Sonny Gray strikeouts. Absolutely. Sonny Gray over 5.5 Ks. That's what I'm going to take. That gives me 2 plays in the last game. We're going to end it right there. Are we doing a money line parlay? No, I'm not feeling it. I have a +2 on there, and I have Yankees to win. I think Yankees with the money line. We're gonna leave everything else alone today. So schedule, let's go back, load it up. Tomorrow is Friday, end of the week, start of the weekend, whatever you want to call it. There you go. We got our 15 games. Everyone's there. So appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. If you're playing anything, if I overlook something, injuries, pitching changes, what have you, put it down there. I appreciate everything down there. Follow the other people putting plays down there too. They put out some awesome stuff. Patreon chat is popping with live bet geniuses apparently. So if you want to get in some live betting, come join Patreon. Just go check out the HQ. It's in there. So other than that, check out Outlier, and I will see you on Friday for some more MLB.